ISTP and careers. Wow. That's a tough one because I think it takes a little while for an ISTP to, get to the point where they think that they know exactly what they want to do. So, society is not really set up. I don't think society is really set up for how an ISTP wants to see it. Like, ISTP wants to learn about something that they really like, and they really want to go with it. I guess if you're a mechanic and you fall into that environment, and into an environment that would make a mechanic, I guess, and you may not be able to relate to what I'm saying. But ISTPs that are not in an environment where being a mechanic is something that is awesome or seen with some kind of prestige, or not prestige. I guess whatever. You're just not in an environment where that's something that is important or whatever, and so finding white collar jobs that fit an ISTP's personality preference is challenging. Would be challenging at that point. So I'm going to say briefly, ISTP is hardwired for jobs that involve taking apart stuff and putting them back together. So any type mastering of oneself. So mastering tools and those kind of things. So if we're looking at like being a mechanic, machinist, weapons expert, or something like that, it's a no-brainer. No-brainer. ISTP, you're coming in, right? You can get pretty obsessive and take care of that and be able to take the thing apart and be able to fix it, master it in some kind of a way, right? But what if you're an ISTP and you're not really interested in the stuff that I just said? Then that's when you have to try to figure out, well, what kind of stuff can I do? Which is one of the reasons why I think people end up thinking they're not ISTPs, because they hear the whole crafter and they hear mechanic and they're like, oh, well, that can't be me. I don't have anything to do with anything that is woodworking or weapons or tools. You give me a welder and everything, and I'm going to tell you where you can stick it, something like that. Like, so then there's white collar jobs. So whatever job that you choose to do, as long as it is something that you can master, like I said, master, something that is not based upon just endless theories that you can't master. Source of strength for ISTP is in mastery, okay? Because that means that ISTP can pretty much, you take it, you can own it, you can do and feel comfortable, and you're less stressed out when you can master something. And so you gotta pick that. Something that you can see everything right in front of you. You can touch it, taste it, smell it, all those kind of things. That is also going to be a sweet spot for an ISTP. And when they say don't really get involved in theories and our ISTP does not really like theories. It's not that ISTP does not like theories. It's just that ISTP's sweet spot is observing what's happening in the environment right now. Okay, observing it and being able to do something with that right now, and so the more you stay with those types of jobs, the easier and less stressed out you're going to be. That's the way it is. That does not mean that you cannot do theoretical physics if that's what you want to do, or you cannot do endless abstract works. As I don't know, whatever. There are ISTPs that are software guys, whatnot, and that's fine. I mean, you can do software if you want to do that as ISTP. It's still something that you can see that's tangible right in front of you. You do, X and Y, and it produces, a result. 1, 2, 3. I mean, you do this, and then this happens. I mean, in any situation where that can happen, I guess ISTP may be there, but handling an object is going to be a sweet spot, as well as seeing stuff that's right in front of you and being able to improvise in the moment. That is it. So I guess I'll leave it at that. I'll just leave it at that. So something right in front of you, master that, then you can improvise in the moment down the line. Okay?